Yeah, so if you want to fill a glass of water and just set it by your mat, and then tonight as we just spend this time together, just send that energy, whether it be an intention, and you want to send the intention and fill that water with the energy of your intention, or if you're releasing energy, you want to send it into that water. And then at the end of the practice, whatever you wish to do with that water, if you filled it with an intention, maybe you want to water a plant with it, or if you filled it with kind of things that you want to release, you can just give it back to the earth in gratitude. So if you want to do that, you can. Maybe light a candle, bring in a nice comforting pet, sit beside a friend. So feel free to take a moment and gather those items if you want. And then we'll gather our breath in a seat or lying down. And there's no rush wherever you are. We have plenty of time this evening. We have our hour together. We can just allow ourselves to be. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we have this beautiful energy together with each other at this real time, and then later when people are watching, wherever they might be watching from, we just draw all of that energy in. We just let out a sigh. Maybe inviting those shoulders to roll back and stack over the hips. But as we do so, and we find ourselves maybe sitting up, we have a little bit of that relaxation and effortlessness in our being. Maybe breathing in and out. Knowing that this moon of the full moon is the highest energy in the moon cycle. And so tonight, just bringing in whatever energy to meet that moon. So maybe it's a little less effort. Maybe it's a little more effort drawing from that moon. But we're finding balance wherever we're at. Allowing this full moon to nourish us. Just elevate that consciousness within. Drawing that energy to our center. Allowing any outside noises to bring us into our center. Bringing our awareness to that center, whether it's the entire spine or the heart. Maybe our center is our sits bones this evening, our pelvis. Just finding some grounding, finding our center. Maybe noticing the sensation of the air on our skin. And then bringing that awareness to our center. Feeling the chest rise and fall. Maybe the abdomen extends out and falls in with the breath. Your next inhale, imagine filling the front of the chest, the side body, and some breath behind the heart into the back body. And exhale, breathe out and feel your body ground into the earth. Maybe the eyes are gently closed and we can inhale, bring the arms out. And exhale, bring the hands into heart center. Inhale, extend the arms out to the side. And exhale into heart center. And feel free to do that as many times as you'd like, connecting that breath, bringing the energy into the heart space. You can keep your hands still on the lap or in the heart. Bring the awareness and the energy in. And just flowing with the breath, being present. Now with our awareness at center, whether it's the spine, the hips, the heart, let's inhale, reach the arms up, reaching for the heavens, the hands ascending, the heart ascending. And exhale, ground as we bring our hands to the floor. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, you can float those hands to the side or to the front. And allow them to rest on the earth. And pause at the bottom. Exhale. Now feeling the earth below, the moon above. You have an intention for this full moon cycle, this new cycle of the moon, starting with the full moon. Bring that intention to your heart space. Let that intention fill the entire room that you're in. Invite the energy of your intention into your space. And then when you're ready, you can inhale, lift the hands to the sky one more time as they ascend. So does the heart, so does our consciousness. And exhale, sigh, bring the hands to the heart or to the floor, to your knees. Connect with the earth. And ground. Now, whenever you're ready, you're welcome to sit here if you'd like. If you'd like to come to stand to move through some moon salutations, you're welcome to. Just come to standing at your mat. Wiggle out the knees. Always option to remain seated or even to lie down. If you'd like to come to stand, ground the feet into the floor, roll the shoulders back. We shine the heart forward. Maybe you want to stand so you can move long ways on your mat, if that works with where your computer is. And I'm going to turn and face the other way, so that way when I say move to the right, it looks like you're right as well. We'll begin with our shoulders back. We'll inhale, reach the arms up to the moon. Sink the feet into the earth. And we'll exhale, breathe over to the right, lengthening that side body on the left. And inhale, bring the arms back to center. Exhale, step the feet wide. Utthita Tadasana, extended mountain pose. Feel that energy out the fingertips and down into the earth and out the crown of the head. Let's inhale. Now exhale, pivot that right foot so it faces the short edge, and then reach those fingertips across past that foot, and exhale, hinge at the waist for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale. And exhale, let the breath go. You can gaze towards the floor or gaze up towards the sky. And then let's exhale to bring that left hand down to meet the right. Let's bend that right knee, pivot on the left foot. We can inhale and reach up to that full moon. Or we can exhale and hover the hands across the earth and just pause here in our crescent lunge. Inhale. And exhale, ground into the earth. Ascend in the heart space. Now let's exhale, pivot those feet towards the long edge, coming into our Skandasana, our side lunge. Over to the right, so that right leg bends, the left foot can be down or the toes can be up. We'll pause here in our low lunge for a couple breaths. Let's inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And on an exhale, you can bring yourself up to the middle. Maybe turn the toes out, coming into goddess pose. You can sink down a lot, or maybe you hover up, just a little bend in the knees, but find your Utthakata Konasana. Any variation with the arms. Maybe tilt that pelvis down and the belly button comes up and the heart beams forward. Goddess pose. And now exhale, side lunge over to the left. So bend that left leg. The right toes can be up to that moon, or they can be down on the earth. You can lift the heart high and bring the hands to prayer, or your hands can be on the earth. We'll be here for a couple more breaths. Exhale. And then let's exhale to pivot the feet. So the toes face the other short edge of the mat. Find crescent lunge. The hands can be down, or maybe you want to ascend with those arms, but ground through the ball of that back foot and the front foot. And feel your connection to Mother Earth. And breathe. And then exhale, pivot that right foot down. Straighten that front leg, lower the hands if they were lifted, and then bring that right arm up to the sky for Trikonasana on the other side. Creating some space in the chest. Ground through the feet. Inhale. Now we'll exhale, rise up to extended mountain pose. Pivot that left foot towards the long edge. Extend through the fingertips, ground through the feet. Shine with the heart. And now let's exhale, step that right foot to meet the left, the arms rise, and then go over to the left. Now back to the middle. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, come to the middle. Exhale, step the feet wide, find extended mountain pose. Reach with the fingertips, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, pivot that right foot, reach over the foot with the fingertips, and then hinge at the waist, find Trikonasana. That left hand can be on the hip, if that feels better, on the shoulder. It can be up, you can even lift that right hand and extend for that side wall. One more breath, inhale. Now exhale, bring that left hand down to meet the right, bend that right knee, pivot on the left foot. You can lift those arms up to the sky. You can hover the hands on either side of that leg. Chandrasana. Really nice, guys. Inhale. And exhale, feeling that intention coming to life with this energy. Let's exhale, pivot the feet towards the long edge, coming in the side lunge again. Those left toes can be up towards the sky. They can be grounded in that foot on the floor. Exhale. One more inhale. Let's exhale, bring those hips to the middle. Feet can pivot out, face a long edge. You can squat down a lot for your goddess pose, or you can have a slight bend in the knees. But bring that energy in. And feel your heart beating in your chest. On an exhale, bend over to the left knee bends, the right foot up to the sky or down on the floor. Exhale. Let out a sigh. Breathe in that energy of the moon. And on an exhale, pivot into your crescent lunge. Coming onto the ball, the right foot, the left foot grounds. Any variation with the arms. Finding what's true for you, for your energy, and for your moment right now. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Straighten that front leg, pivot that right foot down, the left hand on the inside of the leg, and the right arm can ascend towards that full moon or down on the hip. Find some expansion in the heart, expansion in the side body. Maybe close the eyes and connect with that innermost being. And then exhale, bring the arms up, pivot that foot, find extended mountain pose. Maybe feel your energy in this shape, extending down into the earth, out through the fingertips, out through the crown, and out the heart, the front and the back body. Now let's exhale to step our feet together and bend the arms over to the left, up to the middle, exhale to the right, and now inhale to the middle, and then we'll exhale to bring those hands to heart center, and we'll pause in mountain pose, our feet together, hands at the heart, or maybe the palms are at the side. Just allow yourself to be. Just enveloped with that energy of the full moon. Feeling that intention in your body, in this energy, the space that we're in. And then exhale, sigh if that feels good. And then let's slowly make our way down to our mat. We're just going to nourish ourselves with some restorative postures tonight after this new moon salutation, or new full moon. I keep saying new moon. This is such a new cycle, I feel like. There's so much transitioning. Let's find our reclined butterfly. So making your way onto your backs. Or maybe you want to come to butterfly first, but you're on your back. You bring the soles of the feet together, and any props you have nearby. If you want to bring some pillows under your knees, you can do that. If you have a blanket to drape over your body, maybe find that blanket over your body. The knees, maybe they come up really high and you'd like to stack a couple pillows to support those knees. Maybe you don't want anything under your knees, but just find what works for you so you can really let go and surrender and invite some effortlessness into your space. And we'll be here for a while. So find that sweet spot where you can really surrender. That's the name of the game. Just allow ourselves to surrender. You find this posture, this beautiful shape. Be offering yourselves a few breaths in and out to arrive, maybe extending the exhale. And then dropping into this present moment, maybe allowing that breath to be an anchor for your awareness. Maybe your mind is really busy today, and you would be supportive to count the breaths down from 10 to 0. Just slowly. Maybe the mantra Om would be supportive to just chant Om with the breath, to drop into this shape. Just relaxing the knees, relaxing the soles of your feet. Relaxing the hips and that spot where the hip joint is, the leg meets. Just soften that space, and then soften the space between the hips. That second chakra that's kind of between the hips is associated with the water element. And the moon is also associated with the water element. So it's really normal during a full moon to have different emotions, maybe be stronger, or maybe emotions that come to the surface that we weren't expecting, because there's so much support for the water element. So we just observe, we just be, and we just rest in this posture. The space that we're creating for this newness and this intention. If the mind begins to wander, just bring it back to center, and maybe it's that pelvic area that keep us grounded, bringing our awareness back to the present moment, to our breath. Now let's offer ourselves 3 more deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Without rush. Then at the end of that third exhale, when you can't, feel as though you can't exhale anymore, just exhale a little bit more. And then follow that with a really deep inhale with that space you created with the exhale. And then sigh it all out. And then maybe bring those knees towards that full moon, the feet on the earth. You can hug those knees into the chest and rock side to side. We're going to come to just a gentle little twist. It's going to be really, really sweet. So with those knees hugged in, just allow those knees to both come over to the right side, maybe off the mat. You can stack the knees one on top of each other, or you can extend that right leg out and just let the left leg come over, maybe a pillow underneath that left knee or your pet. But just a gentle twist with the knees over to the right, and maybe that left shoulder is on the earth, and maybe you don't want to move at all. Maybe you'd like to find Shavasana or stay in butterfly. But if you want to find a twist, just offer those knees. Go over to the right, feet might stack. That left shoulder maybe is on the floor, or maybe the shoulder is off the earth. It's totally fine. Just allow ourselves to be. Letting go of any expectation for what we should look like or how we should feel. Just let ourselves fall into this peaceful, peaceful moment right here. Allowing your soul to speak into the silence. Silence creates space for stillness, and stillness creates space for silence. And then we rest, and we just allow ourselves to be. Offer yourself whatever you need. Let it be so. And we'll be here for a few more breaths. Your next in breath, maybe pause for just a breath at the top. And exhale, sigh. And then when you're ready, gently roll onto your back. There's no rush. This is our time of day where you can just move when we're ready. Maybe you'd like to hug the knees in or send the legs long, or find the outside of your feet like a happy baby. And when you're ready, just allow those knees to come out to the left side. Again, there's no rush. You're even welcome to stay in happy baby. Just winding down. Again, maybe that right shoulder is on the earth, or maybe you're just on your left side entirely, so it's not even really much of a twist, but it's more of that nurturing fetal position, and that's okay. Wherever you're at, allow yourself to be there, and then let it all go. And be in this space of being without judgment, without analysis. Just let it be. Letting go of any effort in the legs or the knees or even the arms. Just imagine that full moon just smiling down at you, offering you whatever you need for this evening, for this next moon cycle. Right when you need it, it's all there. Let out another sigh if you think that'd be supportive. And then when you're ready, just begin to transition into Shavasana. There's no rush. Any transition is welcome. Maybe a happy baby, a halasana, plow pose. This is your practice and this is your time. So can you just give yourself and allow yourself to receive? Just let it be so. Just soften your faces and soften your entire body, your palms and your soles. That space between the hips. Just let it all be. Allow yourself to rest. Knowing that there's no right or wrong. In this moment. And then notice how your body responds, knowing that there's no right or wrong, there just is. So we can just exist and be in this moment. Now maybe saying to yourself, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. Just feel that loving kindness as an inhale through the soles of the feet, filling your entire body to the crown of your head. Exhale out the palm. Inhale loving kindness through the palms to the crown of the head, out the soles of your feet. Inhale through the soles. Fill your being. Exhale out the palm. Inhale loving kindness through the palms to the crown of the head. And exhale out the feet. Allow yourself to be here. And now, visualizing someone that you love very much. See their face. Imagine them seated or lying down beside you. And say to them, may you be filled with loving kindness. And radiate your love for them, to them, and feel their love for you radiated back. And hear them say to you, may you be filled with loving kindness. And feel that love between the two of you radiating back and forth. And now, visualize someone else that you love very deeply. Imagine them seated or lying down next to you. And see their face. Maybe you hold their hand and they hold yours. And say to that person that you love, may you be filled with loving kindness. Feel your love for them radiate to them. That person that you love says to you, may you be filled with loving kindness. And feel the love radiating back and forth between the two of you, the person on your left side. You feel their love, and they feel yours. Now visualize all of your loved ones, including the person on your right and on your left. Everyone you love surrounding you. Maybe they're living or maybe they've passed. everyone you love is in your space. And you say to them, may you be filled with loving kindness. And you feel your love radiating to them, to everyone that's surrounding you. And all their love radiates back to you. And you say to all of them, again, may you be filled with loving kindness. And they all say to you, may you be filled with loving kindness. And all of this love radiating between you and everyone that you love, as bright as that full moon shine. And everyone that you love and that loves you is then surrounded by everyone that they love and that loves them. And then they are surrounded by everyone that they love and that loves them. And before we even know it, the entire world is within. And you say to this entire web of the world, may you be filled with loving kindness. And your love radiates to this entire web of people. And the entire world says back to you, may you be filled with loving kindness. And the entire world, connected by the love that we have, that's connected to all of us. The whole world radiates with love, radiating back and forth to each other. May you be filled with loving kindness. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace.